Good morning, all. This is Ivan O'Mara. It is coming to 11 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up. I'm off today, so yeah. I work tomorrow, but I'm off today though, so yeah. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy my videos I made in the past. I hope my book, George Lucas, how much my company will be, and yeah. But I own an amazing company. Think something like George Lucasfilm, except it's better than that. George Lucasfilm was a good company. They were putting out $100 million budget movies, but not like my company. I'm putting out like $700 million budget movies, $1 billion+ budget movies. Yeah. Zanis is the only movie worthwhile I'm making for more than $1 billion. Was everything after that I'm not gonna make for $1 billion. You're just wasting money. Make it for 500, 600, 700. On average, my movies will be. If it's a big budget movie, will be on average $650 to $700 million in my movies. So you see how on average it's beating out Hollywood. Hollywood, they don't make movies for $600 million. They make it for the max is like $350 million. Hollywood, if you include marketing, some movies can cost $500 million, maybe $450 million. Because Hollywood, they spend like $50 million, $30 million, $150 million on marketing. Some Sarah. Yeah. Was me and my significant other, we have the keys, so we don't have to spend any money on marketing. That's already taken care of for us. Because we have the keys. So I don't have to hire a marketing team. The marketing's already taken care of. Me and my significant other have the keys to the kingdom. We don't have to spend a dime on marketing for our movies. The world will know about the movies, will know about the website, everything. We have the keys. You know I hate these keys, and I see it as a curse. Because I have anxiety. God gave me it for a reason. That way I can market my movies easily. Whereas Hollywood, they have to spend like tens of millions in marketing. Whereas I don't have to spend a dime in marketing. That's why George Lucas said a lot of Hollywood movies lose money because you have the initial budget. You also have marketing costs. So now the Hollywood studios have to make more money to be profitable, but you also have overhead costs. That's why most Hollywood actors don't negotiate net profit deals. They negotiate first dollar gross deals. Because nets, chances are they're not going to make much money off it. Whereas for my movie, I will make a lot of money off the net because I have the keys and I'm special, obviously. My movies are going to make billions in net profits. Billions in net profits, yeah. Are you going to say net profit in the deal with Amazon? I'll just say profits. That way they don't do, obviously. Because gross profit is not true profit. It's profit before the cost, obviously. So I'm saying, it's profit after taxes, pretty much. That's gross. And then when you have costs, stuff you have to pay for, and the leftover money is a net. That's the real net. Profits is the real money, not gross. So I'm saying, that's why most actors negotiate a first dollar gross deal, because it's tough to make money off nets in Hollywood, because George Lucas was right. Yeah, the odds are stacked against you, because they make a movie for $350 million. They spend another $100 million in marketing, and now the movie has to make like $900 $1 billion to be profitable. And you also have overhead costs. That's why George was right. Yeah, the odds are stacked against you, obviously. Because most movies in Hollywood lose money. They don't make money, man. Yeah, a good chunk of them make money, but a larger percent lose money or break even in Hollywood. That's the truth. Oh. Yeah. Ivan, you think most movies in Hollywood lose money? Yes. Most movies in Hollywood lose money, and a percentage of them make money, obviously, or break even. Yeah. Movie business is a tough business, man. It's not an easy business. It's a tough business, obviously. But Hollywood, they're smart. They have Hollywood. The Hollywood executives are not stupid. They have other ways to make more money. They have merchandise, DVD sales, Blu-ray sales, digital sales. They have other platforms to make more money. So if say their movie breaks even, they release it on Blu-ray and digital and all stuff. They can make some good money off that, and they also have their merchandise. That way they can make money off that, obviously. You know what I'm saying? To recoup some of their losses, obviously. That's my point. Yeah. Because there's some movies who don't necessarily do well on theaters and they release it on Blu-ray and DVD and all stuff and digital, and it does really well. They get like 100, 200, 300 million in sales. Because you have two box office. You have the theatrical box office, and you also have the DVD Blu-ray box office. If you look at the sales, it also says box office for Blu-ray too. Blu-ray sales and DVD is also part of the box office, but it's after the theatrical run on theaters, right? And with my company's direct to 4K Blu-ray, so my box office is based off the Blu-ray sales on Amazon. That's why Peter Jackson was like, check that. I haven't read check that. I'm like, Peter, no. You're fucking greedy, man. This is enough. So I'm sorry. Yeah. So I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, for my company, you have stability. You don't have to worry about my movies flopping, or they're all going to make money. Even if the movie's terrible, which I don't, God forbid, my movie will still make its billions. Obviously. I told you I care about my art. Or I want to actually tell good stories. I don't want to make a crappy movie. Yeah. I want movies to all be good movies. That's why you got to make sure you hire good writers in Hollywood to write your scripts. Zane's is the only script that I'm writing because I wrote the story. It's my special story. It's my baby. I'm writing that. I'm going to co-write that. But after that, I'm not going to write. I'm just going to hire writers to write my script. The Greatest Game, I'm probably going to have Jonathan Nolan come on board. He wrote The Dark Knight. So he's talented. You can have him come on board and have another writer partner with him. And it's good to have two writers write your script. Well, you have more help when you're writing. And he writes your Great Escape script. Policy. Hey, remember what you did for Dark Knight? You know what I'm saying? How the Joker was a horrific villain. Yeah, I want the boss of the organization to be a horrific villain. And I want when the people come after us, they wear these masks to make it freaky. Remember Vacancy, the movie Vacancy? Yeah, or you know the movie Black Phone when that the kidnapper wears like a freaky mask. Yeah, the villains wear a mask. Yeah, they wear this mask and then they come after us, me and my significant other. Looking at a sick movie. He's okay, Ivan. You want it to be a bit scary, Ivan? Yeah, the movie's rated R. I want it to be freaky. I want it to be an amazing thriller. Obviously. Will Very Unique be rated R? No, Very Unique, I don't want that rated R. I'll have that PG-13. No, PG-13, it won't be as good because you have to water it down, right? I'll have it 14 plus. Very Unique. Obviously. Because I know if I make The Great Escape PG-13, it'll be an entertaining movie, but it won't be as good. You're going to have to water down everything. And you know how John Wick is rated R? It's dark. Yeah, if you want it to be darker, you have to have rated R. Whereas PG-13, it'll be a good movie, but it's not scary. It's kind of like a comedy. We're on the run, and it's a comedy. It won't be as good. You want it to be dark, like Country of Old Men. That guy, that hitman comes after that guy, right? Who stole his money. You have to have rated R. Now, tell Jonathan Nolan all my ideas for the story. I'm going to be there consulting, and he writes the script. He's a talented writer. He wrote The Dark Knight. Dark Knight, you can argue, is the best comic book movie ever made, right? You can argue it's the best movie ever made, in my opinion. You can argue Dark Knight is better than even Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, and all that stuff. It's an amazing movie. It was such a good movie. I don't like the ending. The ending was not that great, but the movie was good. That was a sick movie, man. Is it up there for you? Yeah, it's one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. I don't really have a favorite. I have like a top 5, 10, and it's all over the place, but it's up there for me, right? It's tough for me to choose my favorite comic movie of all time. That's tough. You have Infinity War, you have Avengers 1, you have Black Panther, you have Civil War, you have Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy I like, but it's not my favorite of the series, obviously. But Iron Man 1. The other two were not as good, but the first movie was really good. Iron Man, I saw it a couple months ago. It was a good movie, Iron Man 1. There's a lot of good comic movies out there. But you could argue Batman's the best. The Dark Knight's the best one, in my opinion, right? Yeah. Like in my opinion, out of all the standalone movies, the one character whose movie has a chance to be the best is Batman. Because Batman is a dark universe, and Batman is a very popular DC character, arguably the most popular. Him or Superman, it's a back and forth who's more popular. But Superman movie is not as dark as a Batman movie, right? As a Batman movie has potential to be more popular than a Superman movie because Superman doesn't kill, he just saves people and unless you have Zod come on board in the movie. Whereas Batman, you have crime lords and all that stuff, and the Joker, Penguin, you have all these big crime lords. It's a darker universe. Some Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. Wow, you seriously think Zane's was the best movie ever made? Yes. Looking at the best movie ever made, man. I don't think anything will top that. It's gonna top Star Wars. It's gonna top Lord of the Rings. It's gonna top the Avengers quadrilogy. It's gonna top Avengers too. Yeah, better than Avengers. Yeah, obviously. Some Sarah. But the Avengers 4 movies, I don't think is the best quadrilogy. I think Lord of the Rings and Star Wars is better than Avengers. Avengers is good, but it's not as good as like Star Wars and like Lord of the Rings, in my opinion. But yeah, obviously. But Thanos was a very formidable opponent in Avengers, right? It was scary, man. Yeah, Ozaeus is gonna top that. Eretec's a demon. That's why I guaranteed we'll go world touring for Zanus all over the world. Yeah, man. And they're guaranteed going to charge the fans. They're not going to have the fans come speak for free because they're renting the venue. They have to make their money back. They're going to charge the fans for the event, obviously. And if you charge the fans, I'm taking 50% of the money. I'll take my cut and I give the rest to the actors and Peter and all them, or Mel. It's split evenly with the actors. Yeah, as the actors are making a lot of money. Yeah, man. They already have the money they're making off the other stuff, and they also have speaking fee earnings. Speaking earnings, yeah. Make a couple $100,000. I'm probably going to speak at 30 to 40 places. So if you're pulling in like your $5,000, $7,000, $10,000, $11,000, $8,000, and you speak at 40 places, you do the math, you're pulling in like $250,000, $300,000, $350,000 in speaking earnings, right? But you got to give 10% of that to your agent. The agent's going to want 10% of the actor's speaking earnings too. They're going to tell me, all right, if the actors go speaking and they make money off that, we're taking 10% of that. Even the manager or agent wants 10% of what the actors make, everything. Except for the gift card. I'm like, the gift card, you're not taking 10% off. That's a gift from the company. Okay, Ivan, yeah. I'm going to give the actors $2,000 gift card. You're not taking that, guys. That's a gift from the company. But everything else, you're taking 10% off. So everything the actor makes in the movie, the agent wants, even the $50,000 a year for the ad shoots, commercials, and interviews. Obviously, the agent is going to want 10% of that too. That's why the actors might be a bit pissed off about that. I'm like, look, man, it's out of my control, man. That's the rule. If your agent represents you, he's taking 10% of everything you make because they're greedy. Yeah. That represents quite a lot of your money, right? It's a good chunk of your money, man. But the agent's taking 10% of that. They're representing the actors. They're going to want 10% of everything. Yeah. The game money, too. Their base, obviously, they're taking 10% of that. Their royalties, they want 10% of that too. They're taking 10% of everything. And their speaking earnings, they're gonna want 10% of that too. So when the actors cast their check, they have to calculate 10% of that and give it to the agent. They have to give the money to the agent, yeah. Yeah. Because the agents are greedy, man. They want a piece of all the actors' earnings. So it works. Yeah. And guys, make sure you bring your Ziploc bags when we go World Tour. I know you're excited. Make sure you bring a Ziploc bag. Or you can just put all your checks in your suitcase. I recommend you bring some bag with you. You don't even have to bring a Ziploc bag. Bring any bag, and you put all your checks in there, and then you put it in your briefcase. That way you don't lose your checks. And put it in your briefcase every time when you're done speaking. That way, when the attendants clean your hotel, when you're away, you don't have to worry about them stealing your check. So because they can steal your check, man. We live in a greedy world when it comes to money. Everyone in this world wants to be rich and make a lot of money. These Hollywood actors are rich and they made millions off my movie. And they're making hundreds of thousands off speaking. The attendants can steal their money. Put it in your briefcase. I'm going to put my checks in my briefcase or my senior's briefcase. That way no one steals our checks, yeah. Because if your check gets stolen, I can't recompensate you for that. So I'm saying. See, if I pay your salary or something like that, and your check gets stolen, I have to recompensate you for that. But for the speaking of your earnings, I can't recompensate you. I'm not going to recompensate you. I'm going to put that in the contract, guys. If you lose your check for speaking, I'm not recompensating you. And that's why make sure you put your checks in your I'm going to put that in the contract that way the actors don't do me. Look, man, everything else. If you lose your check for your base, but which won't happen because I'm going to have direct deposit for the payment system, I can recompensate you, but I don't have to worry about that because I'm not paying the actor's check. I'm paying them direct deposit. Whereas for the speaking of your earnings, I'm not recompensating you if you lose your check. That's why bring a big zip bag. They're cheap. You can buy them at a store for like, I don't know, a couple dollars. And I can easily provide them with it through the budget, but the actors can easily buy them with zip bag. It's not expensive. It costs us, like, I don't know, like $3. They can afford it. It's not even. It's we can buy it ourselves. Yeah, it's pocket change. You can buy it yourselves, and bring your own body wash. I can provide them with a body wash if I want, or they can buy themselves. But it's affordable. It's pocket change. It'll cost them like, well, I don't know, like $50 to get like three, four body washes. $40 is pocket change. So I'm saying they can afford it. Yeah. Or you could provide them with if you want, but I mean, it doesn't matter. But I mean, we'll see what happens. But you have to cover the actors' living cost, feeding, and traveling expenses. That you have to pay for. You can't have the actors pay for that. Especially the living. The living, you have to pay for that, obviously. You have to pay for their hotel stay. I can easily afford to have them stay in suites wherever we land. It's pocket change. I can afford it. Because I'm probably going to have, like, I don't know, like 15 million, 20 million, 20, maybe 25 million left over in the budget. My budget's so big. So the world tour will cost me maybe $2.5, $3 million, $3.5 million. Easy have the actors stay in suites. We stay in the city for we're going to be staying in the city for at least a day or two. Most likely a day. And after a day, we leave to the next country, the next city, yeah. So I can easily have the actors stay in suites for the hotel stay. That's where they're going to sleep. And you have to pay for the traveling. They're going to be flying on my private jet, my 2 private jets. And you have to pay for their living and also transportation. You need to have drivers or limo. I'm going to have limo services. Limos is better than drivers, right? Limo services for them all day, 24 hours. Limos to take us to the events. We need drivers to drive us to the event. And also, when the actors want to go to a store or something like that, go to see a movie on theaters, which they're going to do. They might want to go do some little bit of clothes shopping, buy a few things, some souvenirs. They might want to see a movie on theaters while they're chilling in the city. So you have transport. If they want to see a movie, they have transportation to the movie. I'm probably going to go see a movie maybe a few times on theaters. You need to have transportation. Someone to drive you, right? Yeah. You don't want to have the actors paying for a cab. No. Like, have transportation for them and pay for their feeding. Pay for their feeding, I'm saying. The actors need to afford to pay for their own food, but if you're world touring for a month and a half, the actors are going to be spending like $2,000, I don't know, in eating, which is pocket change. But you don't want to have the actors spend $2,000 of their money on their food, right? Like, cover their feeding too, and find a buffet restaurant. That way, everyone's fed well. All you can eat food. Whereas if you just go to a regular restaurant where you eat one plate, the actors will be fed well, but they can still be hungry. Like they eat their food, they're hungry, and they go home and they might pitch in on a pizza or something like that because they're still hungry. No, have a buffet restaurant, that way they're fed well. They eat 2-3 plates, they're full, and they're fed well. And all cities have buffet restaurants. Most cities around the world have buffet restaurants in the city. Find a buffet restaurant in the city where we can eat our food. Doesn't matter which restaurant, it doesn't matter. As long as the food's good. A Chinese one, an Indian one, a Mexican one, an African one, a Lebanese one. I'm saying, yeah. Find a good buffet restaurant for us to eat our food. So I'm saying? Yeah. So Peter Jackson might want more money for the world tour. Yeah, Ivan, are you going to pay more money than the actors? I'm like, no. For the world tour, you get an equal amount. Yeah, Ivan, I'm bigger than them. I'm like, Peter, for the world tour, you're not getting more than the actors. Everyone gets an equal amount. That way, no one's pissed off, man. I'm not going to pay more. You're getting an equal amount with the actors. I already paid you enough for the movie. You made way more than them. Hey, Ivan, like, charge the venue like 80% of the money, Ivan. Oh, you make more money. I'm like, Peter, man, you're fucking greedy. Ivan, seriously, man, like, the venue's only packed because of us. You should give them like 10% of your money, Ivan. We got like 90%. We'll make more money, Ivan. Seriously, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, man, you're fucking greedy, man. I'm saying, Ivan, I'm just saying, they're ripping you off. Like, they're taking 50% of the money that should go to us, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, they rented the event. It's good for them to make their money back. So I'm saying, yeah, because I'm generous. Obviously. Yeah. But Peter might think I'm crazy. Ivan, you're crazy, man. You're way too generous, man. You're giving them 50% of the money. You're only taking half. You should be taking more than that, Ivan. The event, they're profiting off our success. You know, so I know, Peter, but like, I'll give them 50% of the money. That way they make good money for themselves. Because chances are, they're gonna charge the fans probably between like $10 to $30 for the event. So like, they're only gonna be making a couple $100,000, like 500 grand maybe or something like that, 600 grand. So if you take like 90% of it, they're only making like what, like $100,000. They didn't make that much money because Peter's greedy, obviously. Whereas if I take 50% and the venue makes $600,000 for that one day of speaking, I take 300, they take 300. That's a good deal. They made some good money for themselves. So I'm saying, because I'm generous. But if I take 80%, I'm taking most of the money, and they didn't really make much profit. I'm being a bit greedy. So I'm saying, I am greedy where I'm taking half the money, but I'm also generous. Yeah, my secretary or assistant are telling me, Ivan, VJ, people are calling us. They want to interview us for the movie. Yeah, how much people call so far? I don't know. We got like 25 calls all over Europe, Canada, and America. Ivan, you want to do the interview? I'm like, yeah, I'll do the interview. Um, ask them, are they charging the fans for the events, and how much are they charging them? Yeah. Make sure you ask them, are you charging the fans? Which they most likely will. They're going to charge the fans. They need to make their money back. If they charge the fans, tell them Ivan and his other are taking 50% of the money. And some of them might be a bit pissed off about that. I'm like, look, man, if you think for 1 second I'm going to have you make all this money when you're profiting off my success, some of the venue owners might be pissed. Like, they're expecting us to speak for free. I'm like, nah, man, if you charge the fans, I'm not speaking for free, man. I'm taking out that money, man. The event's only packed because of us. It's not because of you. And I'm taking 50% of the money. It's fair. Yeah. There was an event of 20,000 people. They charged the fans $30. Obviously. They charged the fans $30, right? 30 times 20,000. I'm terrible at math, guys. Yeah. $600,000. But I guarantee, the chances are, the venue people will not be charging fans $10. They're going to charge them at least like $20, $30 for the event. Because they want to make good profit, right? They're not going to charge the fans. Me saying $10 is me being modest and me being too generous, being humble. In reality, they're going to charge them probably $25, $30 for the event. So if there's 20,000 people and they charge $30, that's $600,000. Yeah. 600K, so they take 300, I take 300, and then me and my significant other, we take, if I make 300K, I'll take maybe $40,000 of the money, goes to me and my significant other, and then $60,000 split with, I don't know, the 14 people that are with me. So how much money the actors make for that one event? $40,000 divided by 14. The actors make $10,000. You see how much money they're making? A lot of fucking money. Speaking for an hour and a half and getting $1,000 check is nice. Obviously. But chances are most of my venues are gonna be like 20,000. 20,000 people around there, probably plus. But some venues might be small. Some venues might only have maybe 1,000 people. 3,000 people. So they have 2,000 people. The actors don't make much. They'll make maybe like $1,200. If it's a big event, they're going to be pulling in their 8, 9, 10, 11 grand, 12 grand. 50,000 people, the actors are pulling in like probably $14,000. So you see how they can make between $200,000 to like $400,000 in speaking earnings? A lot of money. That's where we're going to bet. Yeah, man, Ivan's company blows out of the water, man. I made all that money. I also made money in speaking fees. How much money did you make? Yeah, I made like $300,000. You made $300,000 just for speaking? Yeah, I did, man. I made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That's why the agents want a piece of that too. Yeah, we want 10% of that too. Obviously. So I'm saying? I could film it. I can think about that. I could have the doc team come, but I have to rent another plane. They can film it. And I release all 30 plus interviews, but that's just crazy for them. Chances are we behind the scenes. I know you guys want to see the interview, but it's behind the scenes, man. It will not be in the public eye. And so, that you gotta deserve. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry. Will you go World Touring for horror movies? Yes. It's an Ivan. It's another movie. I'm gonna go World Touring for horror movies. But the Zayas buzz will be the craziest buzz, man. But their unique will have crazy buzz. Because that's a romance story. The world will be going crazy for that too. You're gonna see me in a romance story with another. They're all going crazy. Especially the woman. They're going crazy for that. But it's not gonna be as crazy as Zanus. The Great Escape will have crazy buzz too, but not as crazy as Zanus. Because Zanus, Eric, them are demons, man. The world saw Eritat in the trailer. He's a devil. Eritat. Yeah, man. He's a devil, yeah, man. He's a devil. Yeah. And guys, make sure you bring like a briefcase with you, right? You have to bring a briefcase. Pack all your clothes in there, your boxers, everything. You have to buy your own body wash because the hotels provide you with shitty soap. I can either provide the actors with a body wash or they can buy it themselves. We'll see what happens. You can provide them with it. I would have to pay for it, but provide them with good body wash. They have to bring their own toothbrush. Or I could provide them with their own electronic. I can provide them with their own electronic toothbrush. I can give you an electronic toothbrush. I can provide you with a toothpaste. They only need one toothpaste for a month and a half. It's enough. And the body wash, I can provide them with it too. But chances are they're going to buy their own body wash. They can afford it. It's pocket change, right? Yeah. They're rich people, right? And seriously, guys, I'm going to tell you the secondaries. Tell the actors' agents or managers to bring a Ziploc bag. Because, like, you need to what? Or I can provide it for them. But they can easily pay for themselves. It's not expensive. A Ziploc bag is what? Like $2.50, $3? It's cheap. They can afford it. It's pocket change. That's where you put all your hour, your 30, 40 checks. If you have, I don't know, $350,000, $400,000 worth of checks, the attendants who clean your room can steal it. Steal some of it, man. We live in a greedy world when it comes to money, people are crazy. They'll do anything for money, yeah. So be careful. Because if someone steals your check and I get that news, I'm sorry. I can't compensate you. I told you to put the checks in. Did you put the checks in your briefcase? No, I didn't. I fucking told you to put the check in your briefcase. Now you lost, like, I don't know, 3 of your checks. I can't compensate you. You gotta take that loss. And they'll be pissed off, but it's not my problem, man. I'm not gonna be compensating you. So I'm not gonna do like that. So I'm sorry, yeah. Like, I can easily be compensated them because by paying, transferring the money in their account that they lost. But I'm not going to do that For the speaking fee earnings, you're not getting recompensated if you lose your checks. So make sure you put it in a safe. Put it in your briefcase. That way the attendants don't steal your checks when they clean your rooms inside your hotel room. So Sarah? The actors won't steal their checks, obviously. They won't do that because they got the same amount of money. But if I find out an actor stole a check, I'm gonna be very pissed off and what? I can relieve you from the project. Okay, because you did this, you're not gonna be part of the hotel party. You're not welcome at the hotel party, and I'm gonna send you home. You're not gonna be part of the world tour if you steal someone else's checks. You have to, which they won't, obviously. The actors won't steal their checks, but the attendants can steal their checks. So I'm saying, yeah. So I'm saying, that's my company's gonna blow out the water. Yeah, man. They're making so much money, the actors. Yeah, that's why they're all gonna beg them. Look, man, you're not good for the greatest game of Keanu Reeves. I've been having this Sergeant I'm saying, yeah. Or the Matrix is Michael B. Jordan. Most likely, will be the Great Escape. Yeah. So I'm saying. How much more you just know they make? Me might know they're gonna make a few $1 million in speaking. Was the actors make like 10% of what we make? You might know they're gonna make anywhere from I don't know, like $2.5 million to like $4 million in speaking fees earnings. The actors make like 10% of that. $50,000 to maybe $400,000 in speaking fees. They make 10%, about 10% of what we make. Yeah. I can easily be greedy and give the actors way less, but I'm generous. Like, I'm taking most of the money, but I'm giving away like 45% of my money to the actors. That way they get paid pretty good money. Because I know I'm making way more than them, so I'm sorry. Even though they made 10 grand, me and my brother made $106,000. We're making way more than them because we're bigger than them. And we're the main event mainly. But because the fans are also excited to see them, they get paid too, but they get less than us, obviously. Don't hate us, I'm saying, yeah. No, appreciate, yeah. Even though Ivan made way more money on us, he's fucking generous, man. He gave like 45% of his money away, and we all got paid. Like, we spoke at a venue with 50,000 people, we made like $14,000. Even though he made like $180,000, $190,000, we made like $14,000 for speaking. Man, that's a fucking nice paycheck. You get a nice car with that money, man. Yeah, buy your nice clothes. Go on a vacation with that money. Yeah, a nice fucking paycheck. Hollywood, the actors don't get paid for that, man. They speak for free. Hollywood only covers their living and feeding and that kind of stuff and traveling. And usually they travel commercial, I believe, when they speak at a Comic-Con. They fly commercial, yeah, because Hollywood's fucking cheap. But the actors are flying proudly on my jet. And they get paid for speaking. Unless they don't charge the venue, which they won't. They're going to charge the venues. They're not going to have the fans come there for free. No, they're going to charge the fans money to go to the event, obviously. Just like Comic-Con, you have to pay for that too, right? Nothing's free in this world, man. Yeah, they're not going to charge the fans for free. That's why you guys know they're not going to speak for free. Because they're guaranteed going to charge the fans. And if you charge them, I'm taking 50% of the money. That's the deal. I'm going to tell the secretaries to tell the organizers that for the venue, if you charge the fans, we're taking 50% of the money. Yeah. Obviously. And if you should charge them more. I'm like, Peter, stop being greedy, man. We're making more enough money. Stop being greedy, I'm sorry. I want the organizers to make a good amount of money too. If I take 90% of the money, they're making like peanuts. They make $600K for a venue of 20,000 people. I take 80%. I'm taking like what, like 400, like I don't know, like $50,000. They only make $100,000. That's me being a bit greedy. I'll give it 50%, but I'm taking the other 50%. Sarah? Well, some of them might be mad. Some of them might be a bit pissed off. But I mean, look, man. If you think for one, if you may be pissed off, the venue is only packed because of us. It's not because of you. You're profiting off our success. I'm taking 50% of the money. It's a fair deal. If you don't like it, then don't invite me to speak. I'm not going to do like that, man. What about like 10%? I'm like, no, I'm taking 50% of the money. You take 50, I take 50. That's the deal. Now I'm splitting it with the actors. I'll take my cut with my significant other, and then they take the rest of the pie. Now, I'm not paying Peter or Mel more money. They get an equal amount to the actors. Because Peter's greedy. He's like, I deserve more money. I'm like, Peter, I'm not giving more money. You're getting an equal amount with the actors. So, Sarah? For your speaking. Yeah. I'm saying. Please, your company blows out of the water, man. This world tour is crazy. Yeah. The fans are all going crazy around the world. It's crazy, man. Crazy fame. The parties. I'm going to be doing a lot of parties with the actors during the world tour. Yeah. Sometimes I'll party up we go club. We party up at a club. We party up at a bar. We party up in a hotel suite. Yeah, everyone gets drunk. We have a good time. We at the rest and we have a good time. The actors are going to go see movies on theaters. They're going to go clothes shopping while they're landing in the city. And they're also trending with the crazy fans around the world. And please, your company blows out of the water. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, I'm making so much money just for speaking, man. This is like a lot of money, Ivan. Like $400,000 for speaking for a month and a half. That's a lot of money, Ivan. I know, Peter. Your company blows out of the water. Hollywood doesn't do this, Ivan. I know, Peter. How you reckon next movie, Ivan? I'm like, no, Peter, you're not going for my next movie. I'm sorry. Remember the clip I showed you with Mel Gibson, the experience? Yeah, I think some of that for my world tour. Yeah. Will fans be rocking your merch? Yeah. Fans are going to be rocking my merch during the world tour, obviously, yeah. Because I'll be touring during post-production. I'm going to be releasing the merch around the same... No, the merch might get released around the time I go world touring. I don't know. But as soon as production's done, I'm going to release my merch, like, I don't know, 2-3 months later. I'm probably going to start touring, like, into the 5th year, sometime during post-production. I'm going to tell them the only time I'm available to go world touring is post-production. So while they're editing the movie, that's when I'm doing my touring, obviously. I'll tell them, wait until I release the first trailer, then I can start going world touring. So once they release the first trailer, I can start going world touring for the movie. Yeah, around there, right? During post-production. Yeah. Whereas most actors go world touring right before the movie gets released. Obviously. Or I might go world touring before the movie gets released. So maybe a month and a half before the movie gets released, I start going world touring. Maybe that's probably better, huh? Yeah, I can go world touring, guys, like maybe 2 months before the movie gets released. You can do that. That way Peter can be in the room with the guys. So I might not go world touring until maybe the 6th year. Like towards the end of post-production, maybe in the 5th year, I go world touring. Most likely. That's probably a good time. Because you want to release all the trailers first and have most of the movie done before you go world touring, right? Have the merch be released. That when you go to the world tour, all the fans are going to rock the merch. I'm saying they're going to have posters with them they want to sign. They have their weapons. They're wearing the costumes and the boots. They're crazy fans. Something crazy, yeah. I'm sorry. Why for your tour it's not local? No, for my tour, for my movie, it's worldwide. Europe, North America, China, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Austria, Mexico. Something crazy. The main area will be Europe and North America. But I think the most places I'm going to get interviewed is the States. The States is probably the place where I'm going to get the most interviews. Canada, I might get a few places. The States, probably a lot. Europe, quite a bit too, obviously. I might get maybe 6, 7 places in Canada. Maybe 15 in the States. Maybe another 10 and 12 in Europe. And what if they want you to speak at 100 places? I'm gonna say no. That's too much. You're gonna wear us out. I'm saying I'll ask the actors. I'm like, guys, you guys mind speaking at 100 places? We don't mind, Ivan. That's gonna wear you guys out. That's too much. Like they're gonna make a lot of money though. If I speak at 100 places, I'm gonna be pulling in like I don't know 8-9 million in speaking fees. And the actors are gonna be pulling in like 800 grand in speaking fees. If I speak at 100 places around there, 700 grand. That's just too much. It's too much. You're gonna wear us out. The max I'm gonna do is like 45 maybe. 45 places and that's it, man. That's good enough. 100 places around the world is too much. It's too much work. I'll make more money. Peter's I will make more money. I'm like, Peter, man, you're fucking greedy, man. Yeah, I think you're right. That's a lot of places. That's gonna wear us. So yeah, we're gonna be tired, man. That's too much. Speaking at 100 places around the world is too much. I can do 40, 45, but that's good enough for the speaking, Sarah. Yeah. Will some Hollywood actors be at the event? Of course, man. I guarantee we'll be speaking in Los Angeles. When I go to Los Angeles, guaranteed some Hollywood celebrities are going to be there. Because they're fans too. They're fans of the movie, yeah. They're going to be there. The Hollywood celebrities are going to be there too. Yeah, man. Some of the Hollywood executives are going to be there. Some of the Hollywood actors are going to be there at the event. Yeah, man. A lot of famous people are going to be at the events. Because even though these guys are famous, they're not as famous as me, myself, another, right? I'm bigger than all those guys. And they're fans too. The Hollywood actors are fans too. And some of them are going to be at the event too, yeah. In Los Angeles, right? It's been crazy. John Campy, Ronald Burnett might be at the event. If it's Los Angeles, they might be there. Guaranteed they might be there, yeah. And yeah. If I do an event in Vancouver, Neotus might be there at the event. Will Jeff Bezos be at the event? He most likely will. He'll want to come, obviously, but he's paying for his own transportation. I'm not paying for him. So I'm not gonna do like that, man. Look, like Jeff, you can come, but you're paying for your own stuff. I'm not paying for you. You're richer than me. You're worth like $200+ billion. You're paying for your own event. You have to fly privately. You can easily afford. Yeah, I can pay for myself. It's pocket. Yeah, it's pocket. You can afford it. You have to pay for your own room. Will he be part of the press conference? No, he won't. He's my distributor. He's not going to be part of the press conference. He could be at the event and watch, or be backstage, but he's not going to be a part of the interview. When people interview actors, they don't interview the distributors. No, he's not going to be a part of the interview, obviously. But he might want to come. Why even I want to come? I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be left behind. That's why he might come, obviously. But he has to pay for his own tickets. He can come with his wife and his CEO boys or woman, right? But he has to pay. He has to pay for all that. I'm not paying for him. Sorry. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. What do you think they'll talk about at the event? They're most likely going to talk. They're going to talk about the movie, the documentary too, and also the game, the amazing game that's coming out. They're gonna talk about all three stuff, but mainly the movie. But they're also gonna talk about the game. The fans are going crazy for the game too, obviously, and they're going crazy for. They can't wait to watch that documentary. So Sarah, yeah. So Sarah, yeah. Peace out. Yeah, man. So he got crazy for white blood. That's why my mother cries. You don't want to sound that, man. Yeah. Let me show you the experience again with Mel Gibson, so you guys get an idea how top notch my event will be. It's like crazier than that. That event only had like, I don't know, 800 people, but for my event, it looks something crazy. You know how Mel Gibson was staying in a hotel, he was signing posters, he had a driver that took him to the event. It was top notch. I'll play maybe like, I don't know, 10 minutes of the video. Oh, I can't find it. What? That's weird. Yeah, guys, I can't find it. Hey guys, I can't find it. It's all good. You guys already saw the video, right? You're looking at an amazing event for that, man. Yeah, man. That's why the Zane stars are gonna beg, man, but they're not good for the next movie. You can cry and shed tears, you're not good for the next movie, guys. I keep saying that. You're not good for the next movie. Why, can I be your next movie? I'm like, no. You're not good for the next movie, man. You can shed tears, it's not gonna work on me. You're not good for the next movie. I'm sorry? Yeah. Samsara? Yeah. Yeah. I might perhaps have Andy Serkis do the audiobook during post production. Yeah. I think I might release the audiobook of Zanus before the movie gets released to build buzz for the fans. You can listen to it. I'm gonna have an audiobook with music and like special effects, that kind of stuff. You can do that maybe. Have Andy Serkis do a voiceover for the book. I'll pay him $10 million to read to do the voiceover for the whole book. Yeah. So he's making extra money on the side, right? He signed like what, like a $30 million deal with it if he does the voiceover work for the book. I think he's the best guy to do the voiceover work. He's good at doing voices. You can have him do the voiceover for the audiobook for Zanus. You can listen to the whole thing. Something cool. Yeah. Or I might do it after. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah. But I will do an audiobook for Zanus. But the different translating into different languages, most likely not. I'll just have it be in English. But in the future, I might release updated editions with like the line charts. I might write an epilogue. Will it be a long epilogue? Nah, it'll be maybe like 150 pages worth of an epilogue. An updated edition of what happens after. I might do that, and then I'm gonna release it with pictures. The book with pictures, that kind of stuff. Something cool. Updated edition for the fans, obviously. Yeah. So, Sarah? Is that? Yeah. And so my company will blow Hollywood out of the water. Yeah, man. And all the Hollywood actors are going to desperately beg these actors for word. They're not going to get word, man. Zayn stars are not going to get word because they're selfish, obviously. John, please. So you're going to see Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, Daisy really begging John Baker for word because they want out of Hollywood. John doesn't worry about it. Give him word. He doesn't give word because he's selfish, obviously. Yeah. He doesn't want to be like him. Yeah. Obviously. Because there's 3 reasons why the Hollywood actors want to work for me. The first reason is they want to be saved. They want to be saved and experience that success and fame with me, obviously. That's fucking cool. Being a part of it and being a part of the Ivan movie. That's the first reason. Second reason, my company's better in Hollywood. And the third reason, they want out of the Hollywood system. Obviously. They know my company is a ticket out of the Hollywood system to making a lot of money and being free. Having your freedom. They want out. But that's not the big reason. The big reason is the first reason. They want to be saved. They won't be left behind. That's the first reason. And experience success and fame with me. Second reason, my company's better in Hollywood. Better perks. And it pays more on average. Yeah. And the third reason, they want out of the Hollywood system, obviously. Yeah. Because the only reason why the Hollywood actors stay in Hollywood is because the money's good. Because they know it's the only place where they can make a lot of money. That's why they stay there, obviously. But now that I started my own Skiv Source company, they know I'm the ticket out of the Hollywood system, and they can make their millions, make more than what they even make in Hollywood on average. Because the A-listers, I'm giving them a rich contract with bonuses, and I'm also giving them royalties. Nice royalties. That's why they pays more than Hollywood on average, yeah. Some sour. I told you, your chances of being on movies not high. Because I'm only going to have, like, on average, 20 to 25 characters per movie. There's thousands of working actors in Hollywood. And your chances of being on movies not high. And that's why they're going to be desperate and begging these A stars. It's going to be crazy. Yeah. Sending in the reels. Something crazy, yeah. I told you, if I do The Matrix, the actors will be lucky because they're going to be signing a 3-movie contract. A sequel deal, yeah. Yeah, you guys are signing a multi-movie contract. 3-movie deal. So you're saved for 10 years of your life. And that's why I told you, Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson, John Krasinski, Paul Bettany, and all them are praying to God I do The Matrix. That way they can be saved for 10 years. And I get them out of Hollywood. Sarah? Yeah. I told you, if I end up doing The Matrix, which I might, after saying this, like, during the first movie, if you're doing other movies, that's fine. I can find a way to make it work with the schedule. But after that, you can't do any Hollywood movies. I need you focused. What about commercials and other... If you have other means to make money by doing commercials and all that stuff, you can do that in Hollywood, or magazines, you can do that in Hollywood. Obviously. But, like, you can't be accepting roles. If you want to have, unless it's a minor role or something like that, but I need you focused on the movie. That's why you have to offer all the actors a lot of money for The Matrix. Like Ben Affleck, you have to pay him a lot of money. That way, if Hollywood offers him like $20 million contracts, he can turn it down because I paid him more enough money. So sorry. Yeah. First Matrix movie, you can give him 65 million royalties. Second movie, you can give him 75 million royalties. And third movie, you can give him 80 million royalties. That way, he made enough money. He doesn't need to work in Hollywood. Hollywood will be throwing him a lot of offers, but if you pay him that kind of money, he can what? He can easily live off that. That does not include his rich bonus and salaries. So Sarah, yeah, you pay John Krasinski like 28-30 million royalties, was rich like 16.5 million salary, and a rich 7.7 million bonus. That's enough money for him. If Hollywood offers him big roles, $10 million contracts, $20 million contracts, he can turn it down because he's taken care of. He got a good contract for The Matrix. You gotta make sure they get paid. Because they're gonna tell me, Ivan, you gotta offer me a lot of money because Hollywood will be throwing me a lot of offers. If you want me to only work for your movie and not take roles in Hollywood, you better offer me a lot of money, and I will. You also have your game money, and you have speaking fee money too. As The Matrix movie will have Crazy World by Buzz. Fucking crazy. Almost as crazy as Anus. So I'm the fucking one kicking ass. That's if I do The Matrix. I most likely will do The Great Escape. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Hollywood does Matrix 5. It might get canceled. I don't know. If they don't, I might consider The Matrix over The Great Escape. But we'll see what happens, obviously. I don't know. I'm sorry. But it most likely will be The Great Escape I'm doing. I'm just being honest here, Samsara. Yeah. Samsara? That's why Scarlett Johansson and Keanu Reeves and Javi Bardem are praying. I'm praying I do The Great Escape. Whereas Ben Affleck is obviously praying I do The Matrix because he wants to be safe for more than one movie, obviously. Yeah, that'd be a dream of mine to be in the Matrix trilogy with him. Be safe for 10 years of my life. Yeah, you're out of Hollywood for 10 years working for me. You experience the buzz for 10 years of your life, man. Yeah. And that's why he's praying I do The Matrix. John Krasinski's praying I do The Matrix. Brie Larson's praying I do The Matrix. Michael B. Jordan's obviously praying I do The Matrix, obviously, because he's going to be the main character of the story. Who will be the main character of the story for The Matrix? It'll be me, my significant other, and Michael B. Jordan. We're the three main leads, and the other guys are supporting characters. They have big roles to play, but they're supporting characters. So, Sarah? Yeah. Now, that Matrix game will be a sick game. Yeah. The Matrix game will be better than the Zanus game, I think. I don't know about that. The Zanus game will be a good game, too, though, because I'm going to have one-on-one online and everything. It's really fucking cool. Yeah. But the Matrix game will be a really, really good game. I'm going to have Unreal Engine 5 technology. Looking an amazing game for that, yeah. Amazing game. You think it'll be better than the Great Escape game? Yeah, I think it'll be better. By a bit, though. The Great Escape game will be sick. Because you're looking at us being us on the run and everything. It starts off with us in New York. When you see us in New York, we're looking for jobs, and you know what I'm saying. And Robert's like, I can't wait to play that Great Escape game. He's all excited. Sign me up, fam. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, thank you, man. Like you helped me out a lot, man. Like with this money I can provide for my family. Yeah, Brad. I hope this is nice part time money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's nice part time money on the side for Brad, right? That's good money for him. Yeah, for his family. Yeah. By the time I sign Brad, his daughter Clementine will be like 12 years old. I'm like, holy shit, time flies fast. Yeah, my baby girl's like 12 years old. I'm like, holy shit. I remember when you announced it when she was born. I remember her talking in your YouTube video. She was a little girl, and now she's like 12 years old. Yeah, I mean, time flies. Yeah, yeah, Robert. I've been watching you since 2012, when you were like 25 years old, and now you're like in your 40s. I know, time flies by fast. Yeah, time flies by fast, man. Yeah. Well, the world will be going crazy for that Matrix game. I'll use the Matrix. Even the Great Escape too. The Great Escape, looking at a sick game. The Great Escape game will be better than Zeta's game. It'll be better. The movie will not be better, but the game will be better. Because you're gonna see me, my son, other in the modern times in New York, looking for jobs. You imagine a game like that. On the edge of fire, and you train the company, and you're on the run from all these scary guys with masks. It's like fucking creepy, yeah. I'm hyped for this game. I was like, sign me up, fam. I'm like, rather relax. I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. Is Rabat greedy? He is greedy. He might try and push for $1 million for the walking. I'm like, no, Rabat. $40,000 is enough for the Zane's walkthrough. And I'll give you $40,000 raises per game. So for the Gray Escape or the Matrix, you get $680,000. And then for their unique, you get your $720. And the Hidden Vampire game, you get $760. And then the Western guys move, you get your $800,000. It's a good deal for Rabbits, I'm sorry. That's good part-time money for a walkthrough guy, right? If you pay him $1 million, he's ripping you off. You're being way too generous with with Bradley Coburn, right? He's a big guy, but don't pay him $1 million for a walkthrough. You're being way too generous. His $4,000 is enough for him. That's good part-time money for him, right? He's making good money doing YouTube, and he's also making good money on working for my company on the side, part-time work on the side. That's good money for him, yeah. Some Zaire. Will Rabbit play online? Of course he will. He's gonna want to play online, Rabbit, yeah. Alright, if I didn't get a free copy of the game, I want to play the online thing. Yeah, I'll give you a free copy of the game. I'll give you a free copy on Xbox and PlayStation. You get 2 free copies. You can play on both consoles. And he's gonna want to play online too. Yeah, I want to play that. I want to play online, Ivan. I'm guaranteed gonna play online too. All the Hollywood actors are gonna play online. Yeah, Ivan, you guys want to play the game? Alright, I want to play that game. Okay, fine. I'll give you a free copy of the game. Ivan, I want to play that online thing. Yeah, and they all play online. It's fun playing online, right? Against other people around the world, 1-on-1. That's fucking cool. Will you do 2-on-2 online? No, online. I'm just gonna do 1-on-1. You play against other people around the world 1-on-1 with the characters. Aratat versus Tactius. Tactius the first versus Fool. Tactius the first versus Ariad. Tactius the second versus Ephesus. That's gonna be top notch. Devil beings. And they're both powerful people. Yeah, look at an amazing game for that. Tacitonius versus Morale. Cassius versus Bo. Look at an amazing game, yeah. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. So if you're gonna turn their unique into game 2, yeah, their unique will be a game 2. Their unique will be more drama, a drama game. Well, it'll be like Ivy. Okay, you know the game Until Dawn, how you make choices and that kind of stuff. Life is Strange, True Colors will be something like that. They're unique. Looking at it, their unique will not be as good as the other games. Will be an amazing game too. Look at an amazing game for that. It's more of a drama game, not much action, but it's drama. You're still looking at an amazing game for that. And the Hidden Valley movie and Western Gangs, you're looking at Western Gangs movie. Think something like Red Dead Redemption. Look at an amazing game. And how Rao will be excited, obviously. How long will Rao work for you? It'll work for me until he wants to retire. He'll probably retire maybe in his 60s, maybe. He might want to work for me maybe until he's 60, 65, and he retires after that. So Rao will be working for me for maybe 25 years, 25 years. Because after the 5 movies I'm most likely be doing Spider-Man Miles Morales. If I turn that into a game, Rao is going to want to play that too. But it'll be older by then. It'll be like almost pushing 60, right? It'll be much older by then. Right. So you can work for me until he wants to retire, right? And when he wants to retire, and then he retires, obviously. Sarah? Yeah. Along with Reza, Haki, and Eric work for you, Ivan. Reza and Haki will have them work for me for like 20 years, and after that, I'm going to retire them. They're going to be in their 70s by the time they retire. After 20 years, after the 5 movies, you're done. I'm not going to resign you after that. But Tony, because he's young, he's like when I sign Tony, he'll be like in his late 20s. 28, 29 maybe. So he can easily work for me for like 40 years, like 40 years, so we're working for me as my supervising dishwasher, Tony. I'm sorry. For Zanus, Tony gets $100,000 for a second year. 4th year, he's working for me for 2 years. He gets $100,000, and 4th year, he gets another $100,000. And then Eric, Rez, and Haki get 15,000 signing bonus. So I fly you on my private jet to my office. You sign your contracts. You get a $15,000 check in your bank, a bonus. You can work at Coco Fruity for a good 8 months. And after that, you have to quit your job, and I need you in which you have to quit, obviously. I need you in Switzerland, and you're going to be cooking food for 1 year. The third year, you get your $200,000. In the fourth year, you work another year, you get another $20,000. After filming is finished, you get another $50,000 bonus, and you get your $2,000 gift card. That's enough money for you to last you for a couple years. And I call you back for The Great Escape. But for The Great Escape, it's only a 2.5-year project, so you only have to work for 1 year now. And then for that movie, you get your $400,000 check, whatever it is, $400,000. $444,000. That's what I'm saying. Because for Zayas, they're making $430,000, but it's split over the 2 years. Because Zayas is a long project, so I have to split their contract in half. But all the other movies, they get $400,000+. $444,000 for The Great Escape. Because I'm giving them $12,000 raises, and then for their unit they get $400,000, $62,000 around there. $400,000 to $60,000. And that's enough money for them to live off of. They don't even have to work after that. Yeah, Ivan, are you gonna work? No, I don't have enough money. This is enough money to last me for a couple of years, pay your bills and do good things with that money, right? Yeah. And Anthony will get $12,000 for The Great Escape. Because his contract is no longer split. It's only he's only working for 1 year, he gets $212,000. Some Sarah. That's where all those guys are going to become rich now. They're all rich. But even their contract is probably using rid of my contract. It's actually fun, I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. I changed their life, man. They can buy Anthony can now buy a nice $300,000 house in Elmer. Or in Quebec, somewhere in Quebec where he wants to live. He told me he wants to live in another place in Quebec. He doesn't want to live in Elmer. You can buy a nice house, like a $300,000 house in Anthony, yeah. And Resident Acting can buy a $400,000 to $500,000 house. A beautiful house in Elmer, Gatineau, Hull. A beautiful house, yeah. Nice cars, a Mercedes-Benz, an Infiniti, a BMW, a nice car. Yeah. They're all rich now. For The Great Escape, or The Majors, I'm gonna have the doc team go to their house and film them and interview them. That way, you see their transition. Obviously, they actually have beautiful. They all have nice houses now, beautiful houses now. They're driving their nice cars. They're rich now. They're rich people now. That's why they might cry when I offer them that contract. I even thank you, man. You changed my life, man. I never would have made this money in this world. Yeah, they immigrated from the Middle East to Canada, and now they're successful. Yeah, most people don't make that in this world, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. Are you going to be strict with them? Yes, I will. Hey guys, I pay you a lot of money. I expect you to work hard, and you got to make sure the building that I'm renting, where everyone eats and where the chefs are making the food, you have to make sure it's clean. Make sure the other chefs and dishwashers mop it. Make sure that the kitchen's always clean. I'm going to tell Anthony, every day after you're done your shift, make sure the other dishwashers clean the dish pit. Well, everything has to be thoroughly clean. Sarah? Yeah. Please, Anthony, I'm paying a lot of money. You're the boss of the dishwashers. You have to make sure everything is clean when you're done. Sarah? So I'm going to have Anthony be the boss of the dishwashers. He has to make sure, when you're done your shift, I want you going around every section dish, but make sure everything's clean. Because if the place is not clean, the owner of the building can complain to me. if it's not clean. The owner's gonna tell me, Ivan, you have to make sure you take care of this building, make sure it's clean. When I rent it off him, that's why you gotta make sure it's clean, obviously. I'm sorry. This is not Coco Foodie where you're making like 17 an hour. I'm paying you like $100,000 a year. I expect you to work hard. You have to work hard. You have to make sure everything's clean, Sarah. And listen to me, I don't worry about it, yeah, and they'll work harder for me because I pay them a lot of money. And Rez and Haki and Eric are gonna make sure everything is well clean because I pay them a lot of money. They're gonna work hard for me. They don't want to lose that job, right? Yo, I even pay us a lot of money. We have to make sure we work hard for him, and make sure you have to be strict with the other guys. You guys don't have to clean. You're the boss, but you have to tell the other what? No. I'm gonna have Eric, Rez, and Haki help clean the kitchen, but the other guys are doing more work. You have to make sure everything is clean in the kitchen, and they're gonna listen to me because they know if they don't work hard, they can lose their job. They know they're never gonna make as money anywhere else. That's why they're gonna work really hard for me. And whenever the order comes in for all the food, you have to make sure make sure the other chefs and dishwashers who stock all the food in the fridge, you have to make sure the food's rotated. Tell them, make sure, guys, you rotate the food. Yeah. And you have to keep track of how much potatoes came in, how much eggs came in, bacon, sausage, beef, pork, rice, onions, tomatoes, carrots, peas, cucumbers, fish, tuna, dough, right? Dough for the pizza, the sauces, the ketchup, the mayonnaise, all that stuff. You have to make sure, you have to keep track of that. Yeah, the cereal, the oatmeal, the fruits. It's a lot of work. And for my order, you're looking at a lot of food, man. At Coco Foodie, we get a bunch of food. But for my order, think something like 4 times. They're looking at like a lot of food coming in, man. Something crazy. That's why you can't have one guy put all the food in the fridge for my company. You have to have at least like 3, 4 people, 3, 4, 5 people stocking all the food in the fridge because it's a lot of work. Looking at a lot of food coming in. You guys are responsible for that, right? Eric, Rez, and Haki are responsible for that. I'm gonna have Eric train Rez and Haki how to make food, obviously. Bake food. Yeah, Eric, you're responsible for training them. You have to train them. How to make the cheesecake, everything. Train them. Some Sarah. They don't know how to make that stuff. They're line cooks at Coco Foodie, right? Yeah. Some Sarah. Will it be dirty work, Ivan? Yeah, they're working for 2 years, man. Eric, Reza, Haki, and Anthony have to work 7 days a week for 2 years. With the exception of Christmas time. Christmas time, they get to go home, obviously. So sometime around this early December, they get to go home and they can spend time with their family for 3 weeks. But they're going to be working 7 days a week for 2 years straight. That's dirty work. That's why I'm making sure I'm paying a lot of money the way they get paid. Sarah, they got to pay good money. Obviously, I know it's dirty work, but like I'm paying a lot of. That's why I'm paying a lot of money, and I'm feeding you guys good food. Obviously, you guys get to eat your amazing breakfast, your dinner, and your dessert. Amazing food, man. Your sliders, your pizza, your poutine, your ribs, your wings, your fried rice. Couple options of fried rice with your beef, pork, and chicken teriyaki meats, your chicken balls. I might have lasagna, maybe. I don't want to waste food. That's enough for the food. I might have lasagna, perhaps. Nice lasagna, but most likely not. If you have too much food, a lot of your more food will go to waste. And you gotta keep it luxury, but keep it small in your menu. So, Sarah, you have to keep it small. You have to keep it small, see what I'm saying? Yeah. Think about it. Eric, Reza, and Hacky signed massive contracts, and yet their contract is pocket rid of my contract. Ivan's so rich, even if for the Great Escape, he pays Reza, Hacky, and Eric $444,000. That's a lot of money, but it's pocket change how much money I'm making. You guys are gonna be so boss, man. We're fucking boss, yeah. We're boss, man, yeah, man. So they're gonna leave Coco Frutti. Of course they will. They're gonna leave Coco Frutti, and the owner of Coco Frutti will be a bit sad. He'll be a bit sad and pissed off. Oh man, you're fucking lucky, man. You're working for Ivan's company. I'm like, yeah, we're working for Ivan's company. How much did he pay you? Yeah, he paid me. He offered me a. Sorry, man. He offered me a contract I can't refuse, man. This is gonna change my life. Because they don't make that at Coco Frutti. The Coco Frutti boss will feel like shit. Because he's not making as much as them, right? He probably pulls in $70,000 a year working there. Around there, right? He's all, you're fucking lucky. Hey man, can you give Ivan a good word about you, man? If he needs another head chef or something like that. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll give word. They don't give word either. If the Coco Frutti boss asks Reza and Hacky for word, they're not going to give word either because they're selfish. They don't want anyone taking their job. Yeah, I'm not giving you word. If I asked you for word, you wouldn't give me word either. Yeah. When it comes to success and money in this world, people are selfish. They're not going to give word. Because they don't want anyone taking their job. Yeah. Because we live in a greedy world. That's the world we live in, man. Yeah. He's gonna be a bit sad, yeah. The Coco Frutti owner will be a bit sad when Rezanaki tell them they can't work there anymore. Yeah, sorry. Ivan offered me a job for his company. He's offered me a lot of money. I can't refuse that deal, man. I can't pass up this opportunity. I'm sorry. I can't work here anymore, and he's all sad. The Coco Frutti owner's all sad, and they're not working for me. Hey man, can you give Ivan a word about me if he needs a job for a chef? Or I had chef. I'm saying, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll give him word. They don't give word. It's actually funny. I'm saying, yeah. All the Coco Frutti employees are going to ask Rezanaki to give Ivan word. Because they know they're never going to make that in this world, yeah. Most people in this world who work jobs are going to make their $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year on average. That's how much they're going to make, man. They're not going to make $100,000 in this world. It's tough to make $100,000 in this world. Yeah, man. Some singer. Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat food upstairs after this. Yeah. That's my common wall of the water, yeah. Let's see. Looking at an all-you-can-eat buffet. My company, yeah. All-you-can-eat buffet. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hamburger sliders. Hamburger sliders. I'm gonna have beautiful sliders. You have poutine. I'm gonna have nice crispy fries. You have gravy option with your cheese. You also have your pizza. I'm gonna have pepperoni, cheese, vegetarian. That's enough for the pizza. I don't want to have too much pizza options, otherwise it can go to waste. 3 options of pizza is good enough. Cheese and pepperoni are the 2 most popular pizzas, so I'll have cheese, pepperoni, and vegetarian. Thin crust pizza. I want a thin crust, guys. And you have garlic dip on the side. You can have it with garlic sauce. I'll have hot sauce, barbecue sauce, all that stuff. Then you have nice ribs. I'm gonna have ribs. I'm gonna have 2 kind of ribs. I'm gonna have sweet and sour ribs and barbecue ribs. Sweet and sour wings, barbecue wings. And you have, I'm gonna have maybe like 6 options of fried rice. You have white rice, regular rice. You have curry rice. You have rice with like peas and like corn. Rice with peas, rice with corn. Some saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you have the teriyaki meats. I'll have 3 options of meat. You have beef teriyaki meat, chicken teriyaki meat, and pork teriyaki meat. And you have 3 flavors: salty, sweet, and spicy. Chicken balls. I'm also have sauce. I'm also gonna have sauce for the teriyaki rice. You have soya sauce. You have all these different sauces: sweet sauce, chili sauce, all that nice stuff. And you have your huge salad bar: coleslaw, potato salad, macaroni salad, peas, corn, cucumbers, carrots, tuna, sushi, different kinds of sushi. I'll have different kinds of sushi, obviously. I'm also gonna have vegetarian salad. Well, you have your lettuce and you have your options. You have your tomatoes, your lettuce, all that stuff. I'm also gonna have chopped chicken. You can have a Cobb salad. You can also have tuna salad. You know what I'm saying? You have sushi, lobster. I'm gonna have lobster too. Lobster's good too. For the vegetarian, the veggie bar, right? A lot of options, obviously, for the veggie bar. Peppers, all that stuff. So, Sarah? And that's good enough for the dinner. And then for the breakfast, you have eggs. I'll have scrambled eggs and sunny side eggs for the breakfast. I'll have sausage, bacon, potatoes. I'm also going to have onions. You can have potatoes with your onions. French toast, pancakes, waffles, strudels, fruit. Obviously, you have like strawberry, banana, all that stuff for the fruits. Cereal, and donuts. Look at that amazing breakfast menu. Like, how will be top notch, yeah, man. You're looking at a luxury buffet. It's not like a simple buffet. No, it's a luxury buffet. You know those beautiful pictures of like the pancakes? You have pancakes on top. You can put strawberry on it. You can put whipped cream on it. Something nice. You have your nice sausages, your bacon, your eggs. I'm also going to have toast too. Bread toast too, obviously. Toast too, bread toast, that too, yeah, toast. Yeah. Look at that amazing. The breakfast will be good, but not as good as the dinner. The dinner will be better, but the breakfast will be amazing for my company. Yeah, man. That's what my company will be top notch. Will be top notch, my company, yeah, man. Some Sarah? What time is it now? It's 12:31. Yeah, you see this picture here? I'll show you guys pictures. Think of pancakes like this, guys. Like a nice, you have options like this for your pancakes. See that? Yeah, you have nice pancakes. You can have it with strawberries. You put like syrup on top. You know what I'm saying? For my buffet. Like an amazing buffet, man. That's what the hard actors. You guys will see how top-notch a buffet is when you watch the documentary. Holy shit, Ivan's company blows out of the water. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Waffles. Yeah, think of beautiful waffles like this. You can have waffles with bacon too. Waffles with bacon, yeah, you can have it with your bacon. The waffles, you have that with your eggs and your sausage. Look at an amazing buffet. Waffles with bacon, yeah. He's like, Ivan, you're serving the cast and crew that kind of food. I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, holy shit. Your company blows out of the water, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Looking at amazing scrambled eggs, too. Like, nice scrambled eggs like this. See that? Yeah, nice scrambled eggs. I might just have one. I might just have scrambled eggs instead of. But I'm gonna have both sunny side and scrambled. Sunny side is good too. Sunny side you can make it. You can eat with like a sandwich, right? So you have your toast. You're gonna eat your sunny side eggs with like a sandwich, which is pretty cool. Strudels. Strudels. Yeah. Think of amazing strudels like this. Nice strudels. Strudels are amazing, man. They're so good. Apple strudel, strawberry strudel, blueberry strudel. Something fucking nice. Let's go to hamburger sliders. Yeah. Think of beautiful sliders like this for my company. Nice sliders like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what my company's gonna blow out of the water, man. Yeah, man. Hollywood does have buffets too, but not like my company, right? Luxury cheese pizza. Yeah. It's not showing me cheese, but I'll show you pepperoni. Think of nice pizza slices like this. Something nice. Yeah, man. With your garlic sauce. This might be a 2-hour video, guys. Today's your lucky day. Barbecue ribs. Looking at amazing barbecue ribs. Will the ribs be popular? Yeah, everyone loves ribs, right? Ribs are very popular. You're looking at amazing ribs. Yeah. Nice ribs like this. See that? You can have your ribs with your poutine. I'll show you the wings. I'm done here. No, let's do teriyaki rice. Um, yeah, think of teriyaki rice like this, guys. I have different options of rice, yeah. See that? Something nice like that. Nice rice like that. Yeah, I'll have options for sauces too. You can put on your rice. So you have your fried rice. You put pork on it. You know what I'm saying? You can have that with your ribs on the side, with your salad, and like a lot of options. You have your burger with your poutine. You have your pizza with your wings. A lot of options. You have your Cobb salad. You can have your Cobb salad with your ribs, with your wings. Look at that basic menu. That's why Cobb is a blow out of the water, yeah, man. Looking at a luxurious buffet. All you can eat. But I told you, the cast and crew are going to demolish that menu, man. The whole thing will get demolished. There might be a little bit of leftovers for the extras, but your chances of there won't be much leftovers. You're looking at the crew and cast are going to be hungry. They're going to demolish the whole thing. Because you're looking at 3 sections of buffets, 500 people coming in and eating, hungry people eating 2-3 plates. You do the math, how much food will get finished, man. Look, it's been crazy. That's why you got to make sure when I'm in my office with Peter or Mel, they have to make that call. We have to make sure we buy enough food for the movies, sir. Food from the farms. Yeah. Some Sarah? Food from the farms. Food from the farms. That's why they're getting spoiled, yeah. He's like, your company blows out of the water. I know, Peter. If you're serving that kind of food, luxury food like that, I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit. Hollywood, we don't get served food like this. Sometimes they might give us pizza and that kind of stuff, but like they give us like potatoes, beef, and like and all that stuff, and peas, Ivan, and like spaghetti and chili and that kind of stuff, Ivan. That your company's top notch, I know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why the crewmen and cast are work harder for you. If you work in the middle of nowhere for a year, you got to make sure the actors are. You brighten up the mood, and it's not fun working for 1 year in the middle of nowhere. It'll be fun, obviously. It's fun acting, but it's dirty work. That's why when you feed the actors, make sure you feed them good food. That way, you brighten up the mood. They're not depressed, because working for a year is a bit depressing, Sarah. Looking at a year of production for Zane is something fucking crazy. That's why you make sure your actors get paid, and you give them nice roles for the movie. Otherwise, we work harder for you, and feed them well with a luxurious buffet. That way, they're happy and they're fed well. They ate amazing food. They ate 2 or 3 plates. They're fed well. They can relax for 2 hours. And after that, everyone starts work. We have to start filming more. Sarah? Yeah, for the day. Ivan, what do you think will be the most popular food? I honestly have no idea, but somebody tells me the teriyaki rice will be very popular, and the ribs and wings, as well as the burgers and burgers and pizza too. People love burger, hamburger, and pizza too. All of it will be popular, man. The whole thing will get demolished. But the burgers might be the most popular because everyone likes hamburgers, right? Also ribs too. Everyone likes ribs and wings too. That's popular too. But everyone also likes teriyaki rice. And they also like poutine. They also like the salads. They also like Cobb salad and lobster. A lot of people like sushi too. The whole thing will get demolished. Potato salad, everything will get demolished, man. Yeah, all of it will be popular. You're looking at something crazy. Yeah. That's what the actors are going to be staring at. I'm like, look, man, you're not getting a piece of the menu. It's not for you. Oh, if we get a piece of that, I'm like, no. You're not getting a piece of it. If there's leftovers, when I mean leftovers, I mean after everyone has eaten and they're full, and if there's leftovers, you guys can demolish the food, but chances are you're looking at little leftovers. Maybe enough for maybe 50, 100 people, and that's it. And it's all done. The food's all done, yeah. I don't want to waste my food. If there's quite a bit of leftovers, I'll have the extras demolish it for me, which they will. The 100, 200 extras will demolish the rest of the food. But just chances are there's going to be little leftovers. Because you're looking at like everyone. And don't forget, the chefs and all them have to eat too, right? After everyone's eaten, because when the chefs make the food, they have to wait until everyone eats for 2 hours. Then once everyone starts work, then the chefs have to come and eat their food. And you got to make sure there's enough leftovers for them too, right? You're looking at a good 35 chefs. You got to make sure there's enough leftovers for all of them to eat too. Which they will be. There'll be enough leftovers for all of them, Sarah. Hence why when you make that call with Peter or Mel, you got to make sure you order enough food from the farms. Peter, I need you to help me out. I'm not helping you with that. We'll call the farms and listen. We're gonna order the food. I'll help you with that, Ivan. I'm saying, Ivan, you're looking at an amazing buffet, Ivan. A buffet, Ivan? All you can eat. I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit. Your company's wearing a holiday, you know what I'm saying? I return that box at Ivan. I'm like, Peter, no, I want to pay your money. You're fucking greedy, man. Yeah. That's my comment below the water. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I talked for almost 2 hours, so today's your lucky day. I made a 1 hour and 55-minute video. So I'm going to upload this video and I'm going to eat something upstairs, take my shower, and I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to I'll enjoy showing you guys. It's Ivan. I'm signing out. Peace, guys. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Peace.